Watch till the end because the last tip Ryan shares could change your life forever. Hey everyone, welcome back to Everyday English Talks, where we make learning English simple, fun, and real. If you've ever felt nervous about speaking English, like your mind goes blank or your tongue just refuses to cooperate, you're not alone. We've all been there. Today, we're going to talk about daily English conversations, the kind of English you actually need in real life, how to sound natural, how to build confidence, and how to finally stop translating in your head. And to help us with that, I've invited someone who's helped thousands of English learners speak with confidence around the world. Please welcome Ryan Carter, an English communication coach who's been teaching for over a decade. Ryan's known for his simple, powerful methods that make you forget you're even studying.
Hey Emma, thank you for having me. And hello to everyone watching. I'm excited to be here. This is one of my favorite topics because daily English conversations are where confidence truly begins.
Exactly. It's not about fancy grammar or long words, it's about real communication. So Ryan, let's start from the top. Why do so many beginners struggle with simple conversations in English?
Great question. The biggest reason is fear. Beginners often think they have to sound perfect before they speak. But language isn't about perfection, it's about connection. When a child learns to speak, they don't wait until they know every rule. They just try, make mistakes, and keep going. Adults forget that part.
That's so true. I've seen so many learners stay quiet even when they know the right words, just because they're scared of being judged.
Exactly. So my first tip is simple. Focus on being understood, not being perfect. If someone understands what you mean, you've already succeeded. The grammar and fluency will come naturally with time.
That's a beautiful way to see it. It takes off so much pressure.
Right. And here's something practical you can start today. Tip number 1, practice micro conversations. Don't wait for a long English session. Just have small, real moments of English in your day. For example, when you buy coffee, say, "Good morning, how's your day going?" When texting a friend, try one sentence in English. When watching YouTube, repeat short lines out loud. These 10 to 15-second moments are powerful. They build confidence without overwhelming you.
That's such a smart approach, like baby steps that don't feel scary.
Exactly. Because learning English isn't about studying for hours. It's about creating moments of connection.
I love that. Okay, so that's the first big shift. Focus on connection, not perfection. What's next?
Tip number 2, learn phrases, not words. Many beginners memorize lists of words like book, table, hungry, but in real life, we don't speak in single words. We speak in chunks. Short, natural phrases like, "Could you help me with this?" "I haven't decided yet." That sounds great. These are what I call conversation blocks. They help you speak faster and more naturally without thinking about grammar every second.
Yes, I've noticed that native speakers often repeat certain phrases. And once you pick them up, everything becomes easier.
Exactly. So if you want to sound natural, focus on collecting phrases from shows, podcasts, or real conversations. Write them down and use them daily.
That reminds me, one of my students used to write new phrases on sticky notes and put them on her mirror. Every morning she'd repeat them while brushing her teeth. It actually worked.
That's perfect. The key is exposure plus repetition. Your brain learns through patterns. The more you repeat natural phrases, the more automatic your English becomes.
Okay, let's talk about one of the biggest fears, speaking mistakes. How can beginners stop feeling embarrassed?
Good question. I always say this. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Here's a quick story. I had a student named Maria from Brazil. When she first joined my class, she barely spoke because she was terrified of making mistakes. So I gave her a challenge. Every time she made a mistake, she had to smile and say, "I'm improving." At first, she thought it was silly, but within 2 months, she was talking nonstop, laughing, learning, and improving faster than anyone else.
That's powerful. I love that mindset, turning fear into fuel.
Exactly. So that's tip number 3. Don't hide from mistakes, celebrate them. Every mistake is a sign that your brain is growing.
That's such a freeing thought, and I think it connects to confidence too. Speaking English isn't just about words, it's about energy.
Absolutely. Confidence isn't about knowing everything. It's about being comfortable with what you know. Here's tip number 4. Practice with your voice, not just your eyes. Most learners read and listen, but they don't speak enough. You need to use your mouth muscles. Try speaking to yourself in English every day, even if it's just describing what you're doing, like, I'm making breakfast, I'm checking my emails, I'm getting ready for work. This builds fluency faster than you think.
I totally agree. When you talk to yourself, you remove the fear of judgment. It's just you practicing freely.
Exactly. And if you want to take it a step further, record yourself. Listen back. You'll notice small areas you can improve. Pronunciation, tone, speed, and you'll actually hear your progress.
That's a great idea. Okay, Ryan, what about learners who say, I don't have anyone to practice with?
Good one. Here's tip number 5. Create your own English world. Even if you don't have English-speaking friends, you can surround yourself with English. Change your phone language, watch movies with subtitles, follow English YouTubers. You'll start thinking in English without realizing it.
Yes, that's exactly how I improved my Spanish. At one point, even my playlists were in Spanish.
Exactly. Language isn't just words. It's a culture, a rhythm, a feeling. The more you live in that environment, the faster you'll pick it up.
Ryan, before we wrap up, I want to talk about one more thing: motivation. A lot of beginners start strong but lose interest after a few weeks. What can they do to stay consistent?
That's a big one. Here's tip number 6. Focus on small wins, not big goals. Instead of saying, I'll be fluent in a year, try, I'll learn 5 new phrases this week. Your brain loves progress. Every small success gives you motivation to keep going.
I like that. It's more realistic and keeps you moving forward.
Exactly. And I'll add one final piece. Tip number 7. Make English part of your identity. Don't think of English as a school subject. Think of it as part of who you are becoming. When you say, I'm an English speaker, even if you're not fluent yet, you're telling your brain that this is your new reality.
That's such a mindset shift. It's not just learning English, it's living English.
Exactly. And when you live it, every movie, every chat, every mistake becomes part of your growth story.
Wow, Ryan, these tips were so valuable. And honestly, I think a lot of people watching right now needed to hear this.
Thank you, Emma. I just want every learner to remember, fluency is not a gift, it's a habit. Speak a little every day and you'll get there.
Beautifully said. And if you're watching this, I want you to take a moment and commit to one thing. Start small, but start today. Even if it's just a 2-sentence conversation with yourself or repeating a line from a movie, do it. Because every little step adds up.
Exactly. Don't wait for confidence, create it, one word at a time.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us.
Thank you, Emma. It was a pleasure.
And to everyone watching, if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more practical English tips, and share this with a friend who's learning English too. Remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours. See you in the next episode.